How's everybody today? Fix this a little bit here. I'll wait until people get on. I thought I'd come on live and do kind of a motivational Monday, which I do on my channel every Monday. I know it's Sunday, but I'm doing it early. I might do a separate video as well. Also, an update on the fundraiser that we just did on Friday. So I'm hoping that some of you can join me for this chat. It's going to be random. We're just going to talk about a lot of things. Oh, we got somebody here. Good morning, Vegan Force. How are you? All right. Good morning, guys. I thought I'd come on today. Oh, sorry, got a frog in my throat. Just to do some random vegan chat and also about the fundraiser that we just did on Friday and how well we did, and just some general questions, answers, and just chit chat. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm kind of disappointed that I missed a lot of the live streams on Friday. I had to work. So I'm just catching up on YouTube, watching some of the streams. What are you guys up to today? And I hope you can hear me okay. The lighting is not the best in here. I apologize for that. I hope that I'm not choppy. That kind of disappointed me on my broadcast. It was real choppy. But I think I got my point across, and we did really, really well. So last time I checked, we were up to 1,265, I think it was, and it's probably even updated now. And that would feed 12 children for a year, for a school year, which is amazing. To think that $1,200 is really not that much if you think about it. But to feed 12 children for an entire school year is amazing, absolutely amazing. And to think that $10 can feed a child for an entire month, that's incredible, because I can go to the store and spend $10 on hardly anything. But when you're buying potatoes and rice and beans and nuts and things like that, you can make that spread so far. I'm going to wait until a few people get on here. Again, my name is Jen. I am, this time around, Vegan Life on YouTube as well. I do a motivational Monday every Monday, which I'll probably do today on Sunday. Every Wednesday I do a weigh-in check-in, excuse me, for my health, fitness, wellness journey. I talk about how my life has been transformed, especially since becoming vegan. I have been vegan completely for 8 months now. Before that, I was pescatarian. And I'm just here to answer any questions that somebody might have. And also to talk about what's motivating me and how I'm staying motivated and what I need to do to improve my motivation. So I know it's Sunday morning. I know a lot of people are busy right now. A lot of people have gone shopping and all that. And I hope a lot of you have donated to the cause. Let me grab this paper real quick. That was at shuffed.org. That's CHUFFED.org. It's Food for Life Global. So that's the campaign that you would type in. And we're still accepting, or they are still accepting donations on that site. So yeah, it was $108 for an entire school year to feed these children. And it's all completely plant-based. And they not only feed them, but they also educate them on how to grow the food, how to prepare the food, how to make it stretch further. I was mentioning that in one of my broadcasts that I stretch my food as far as I can by adding vegetables and even tofu to like some of my Gardenian brands just to make it go further. Our hashtag for the 24-hour stream was hashtag FFL Global 24 Hour. So you'll be able to check on all the broadcasters that were in it as well. If you type in that in YouTube, you'll be able to see all our streams, which is amazing. If you haven't checked out my channel, make sure you go check it out. And if you have a YouTube channel, just let me know in the chat. I'd love to go check out your channel as well. So for the ones that are watching, how are you? What's up? I'm actually doing this on a tablet because my phone is just, it was so glitchy. Hopefully this is coming out okay. I don't know. I don't know how the speed is. If anyone's out there watching and they want to guess, let me know and I'll guess you on. It's giving me all these suggestions on what to ask you guys, but I'm just kind of doing it out of the top of my head. Tell me about yourselves. Like, what made you become vegan? How long have you been vegan? If you have any questions, any suggestions. I don't know how to invite people to this stream, and if I did, I would invite a bunch of people. Can you guys hear me okay? So I need to think of what to do for my Motivational Monday. Besides how motivational it was to see all of us come together for such a great cause. We all took the time to just go out there and put out the information to help these children, and that's amazing. And we all came together as a big family. It was just amazing to be part of that stream. And I just want to thank all the people that have put so much work and effort into getting this going. Uh, so we have Jessica from Jessica Australia, Tofu Tommy. We have Food Yogi, which is he's the head of the fundraiser. They've been doing it for years. It's the largest vegan food relief. And I want to thank every broadcaster that took the time to do this for these children. It means so much. And I am blessed that I was part of it and able to help in any way that I can. So we're getting a couple more people. And I just wanted to do chit chat. Again, if you have any questions, if you want to just, conversate, feel free to ask any questions. I'm here to ask or answer them. If you haven't been on YouTube, make sure you check out all the broadcasters that have broadcasted. They have amazing channels. This stream is kind of a test as well because I have a tablet. I just want to see if it comes through okay. It's probably lagging right now. Can you guys just let me know in the chat if it's laggy? It looks like it is. But good morning, guys. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all doing well. It is messing up, I can tell. You gotta love computers, technology. Oh boy. If not, you'll just be listening to my voice. I'm just waiting for a few more people to jump on here. I know some are busy today. I want to congratulate Tommy and his wife Laura on their anniversary. So congratulations to you guys. You guys are an amazing couple. So I want to put that out there for you. If you haven't checked it out, Tofu Tommy just put on a YouTube video, and he was putting a shout out to Frankie, who is an amazing lady, and I just want to put my love and support out for her as well. And then talking about his anniversary, and he was singing. And I'll give you a little warning, make sure you have your tissues ready. I wish I would have done that first. So a big shout out to them. They're wonderful people. So we're getting a few more people here, and like I said, this is probably really laggy. So I do apologize. I'm just testing out a tablet that I have and see if it works. So, and I can tell it's laggy. So good morning. Thank you. So what do you guys want to talk about? I wanted to talk about mostly the fundraiser and just do some chat and any questions and answers that you might have. If you are new to my channel and if you're new to YouNow, my name is Jen. I'm This Time Around Vegan Life on YouTube, and I have been doing it officially since January 21st, 2016. I weighed 199.2 pounds at the time, and that was my official weight. Before that, I was over 200 pounds. I don't know exactly because I didn't weigh myself. I stayed away from cameras. I didn't want to be in front of a camera at all. I only have a few pictures of myself at that weight because, of course, I didn't want to take pictures. So, to make a long story short, I started with a collab, and I also started some Zumba. It was a chair routine by Camellia Douglas. She's Mo Better Me on YouTube. She's an absolutely amazing lady. I can't say enough about her. I started a chair routine even though I was scheduled for back surgery. I was scheduled for injections as well and pain management and on lots of pain meds and on physical therapy 3 times a week, or supposed to be 3 times a week. I said enough was enough, and I had a lot of other health issues too, but you can check that out on my YouTube channel. I decided that I wasn't going to take it anymore and started with the chair routine. Started walking about, I would say, a mile, 1.8 miles it was, to go to my post office and back, to now running 4 to 6 miles whenever I can. And that's going up a big hill as well. So it was a huge accomplishment. I've lost 55.6 pounds so far. I still have more to go. I have a lot of toning to do and things like that. But I totally contribute to veganism and eating plant-based to my life now and the way that I feel. So does anybody have any questions about my journey? I'd love to answer that as well. I'm going to sit here and have my coffee, so I do apologize, but it is Sunday morning and I just want to chill. So I'm seeing some new names. Welcome. Love that you're here. Okay. It tells me, it's saying that I need to tell you a roll call and tell people to start chatting down below and ask questions. So, but I've already asked that, so it doesn't have to tell me to ask you that. Tommy, yes. Tommy, I was mentioning your broadcast on your YouTube, and then I missed it, and I'm really sorry that I missed it. But with the time change or time difference, I was telling them what a wonderful person you are and how you support Frankie, and I support her too. She's a wonderful person. And definitely, I will tell everyone to go check out your channel and make sure they click the link for the GoFundMe page that you're going to have set up for her. And how it's your anniversary and how lucky you are. You guys are a wonderful couple. And your songs, I told them to have their tissues ready. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And it feels great to be able to tell you kind of in person instead of just on the video. And I'm extremely leggy, I can tell. So we're just going to do a little chat. I was going to do a chat on the absolutely great fundraiser that we did on Friday. I was going to do a little chat on Motivational Monday and what I'm going to talk about, which I really don't even know. It's kind of everything is always the top of my head. Like whatever comes up that day is what I talk about. I don't script it or anything. And it's Sunday morning, and I'm sitting here, and I wanted to get on. We're starting to get a bunch of people here, and I'm just very happy. I hope that you guys can hear me, and I know it's laggy, so I do apologize. So start asking away, and if Tommy wants to guess, please let me know. Oh, yes, Tommy, I did mention in the beginning. That's absolutely amazing. It's like 12 children for an entire school year. I will absolutely guess you if I can figure it out. I'm on a tablet, so I gotta figure it out on here. It doesn't have that little camera icon, so I'm not sure how to do that. You know me and my technology, I tell you. I'm not sure where the camera icon is on this. All it has is a little thumbs up, a share button, and a play button. So if you can help me with that. You're the same. You wouldn't think I'd be technology challenged because I did take data processing for 2 years in high school. But that was in 89 and 90, so very outdated. You're in the guest list. Where do I find it on the tablet? Because it doesn't have that little camera. Let me see. Oh, it says 0 guests. Let me just check something. Oh, there you are. Yes. Let's see if it works.
Hello.
Hey, Tommy.
How are you?
How are you?
How are you?
Hey. Sorry, I'm trying out a new tablet and I can't get the camera angle.
Don't worry, I'm the same. So
You're just gonna have to bear with me here. Yeah, I had to get a tablet because my phone and my computer, my laptop was just messing up, and I wanted to see
right.
what was. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I was just off at church and things like that. I was getting baptised today and that. So
Oh, you're getting baptized today.
yeah, I was. That was this morning. Yeah, so I got baptised and things, and that was me becoming a full member of a church and things like that. So we had to do that, and obviously declare that you were basically going to follow the kind of scriptures of the Bible and things, and it was really really good.
That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Hey, Tommy, I was telling everyone earlier about your video that you just did on YouTube and how you are putting out support for Frankie, and I am all
Yeah,
for it. I'll put the links on my channel as well if I remember, because
that's
she's
brilliant.
an absolute sweetheart. I adore Frankie.
That's what I say. She's always there for everybody, no matter what she's been through herself, and she cares so much about everybody and puts her own health and her own well-being at the back of the list before anybody. And she won't ask for help herself when she's absolutely struggling with money and she can't pay for medication or anything at the moment. So, like I said, she's too proud to ask for help. So there was no way I was going to stand back and let her sit back and not get put out. So me and Jessica come up with the idea that we said me and Jessica would both come together and do it for her and set it up. So that's what we're doing at the moment.
Well, I'm definitely going to help as well. She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, she's really. I mean, she was kind of. I don't know if you've seen her last video. She was questioning. She didn't think life was going to get any better, and she was kind of questioning why she was here and things and that. And
Did
it's
the
just
one where she was showing her bladder pacemaker, and she was
yeah.
upset. And yes, I put my support and love to her on that video as well because I do support her
My
no
wife's
matter what.
actually my wife's actually to go for the exact same thing because my wife's double incontinent, obviously because of her cancer illness, and they've offered the very same kind of pacemaker thing to her to actually help stimulate her bladder because I reckon with my wife that she's not getting signals sent for the bladder to the brain to tell her when she actually needs the toilet kind of thing. So this
When
is basically
when is she getting that done, Tommy?
that they don't know yet because they're going to have to look into it because obviously the risk of infection and things with her having previous cancer and things. So she's got to go and see the specialist to see if it's going to be a kind of viable option kind of thing. So
Make sure it's safe and everything.
yes, she goes and sees the specialist roughly about the end of January. So probably mid-February if they say it's okay and it's kind of a viable option.
Well, send her my love and congratulations to you too. You
Yeah,
guys are,
thanks very much.
I don't really know her, but I'm sure you guys are just a wonderful couple.
That's what I said to her this morning. I said you would have got a shorter time in prison for murder than be married to me for 10 years.
You know, on the last stream, you said you were 57. I thought you were 37. You look so
Thir-
young.
37,
I
yeah.
can't. I had to watch it back to make sure. I couldn't believe you said 57.
37 in January.
57, 5'7", right?
37.
Oh, 3'7". I was gonna say you do not look 57. No way.
30. No, I'm 36 at the moment. I turned 37 in the 12th of January.
That makes sense because there's no way that you'd be. I would be like, whatever you're eating, I need to eat it.
No, jeez. To be honest, I'll be lucky if I see 57. That's God's honest truth.
Oh, you will.
I doubt it. I really doubt it because I've been told by my eating disorder specialist and my heart specialist and that if I see 45, I'll be lucky.
Oh boy.
But
Praying for you, bud. We have a bunch
I
of
don't.
people.
I'll prove them wrong. That's the simplest way. That they said before that I wouldn't see a year, and that was 10 years ago. They said then they told me that after my heart attack that I wouldn't see the night through, and I did that as well.
Well, you're gonna prove them wrong for sure. Definitely.
Definitely.
Well, technically, I have stage 1 congested heart failure, so technically, you know, normally they don't last longer than 60 or whatever. And my
Yeah.
family, I've had a lot of relatives pass from heart conditions at 50. But I'm going to prove that wrong as well. So I'm
Well,
45.
see, in my dad's side of the family, diabetes and heart attacks and strokes run on his side, and everybody's died of that. And my dad passed away a heart attack and stroke, obviously brought on his diabetes. And then my mum's side, it's all different types of cancers. And I've actually every year I've got to go for a special checkup because when I was born with my mum having cancer in the womb with me, so they always said that basically there was a high risk of me obviously getting cancer, but so I go every year for a yearly checkup. But they reckon now basically I may be lucky, and I may just be a carrier of the cancer gene. It would basically be the case that if I was ever to have a child, which won't happen now anyway, but they would basically have the cancer. So fingers crossed.
Right. I think there's a blood test you can take or something that tells you, if you're a carrier or whatever. But
Yeah,
yeah,
well, they've never
we're
really done
definitely
that with me.
for sure. I had
Somebody
I could sit back and lay back and, oh, hi, Pudgy.
always
You know,
it always comes up the minute he sees me speaking in the camera.
he wants his own channel, Tommy.
That's what Jessica said last week. There, she says, "See if you were to get a 24-hour camera and just sit it on fudge," she says, "you would end up with about 2 million subscribers." I says, "That's quite possible, actually."
You missed the one stream I did. I had my 2 fur babies.
All right, I need to see that.
Yeah, I had my one of them is called, his real name is Hey Mitch from the movie Hunger Games, and
Right, yeah,
I didn't name him that. They were both rescued from a rescue. One was tied to a mailbox and left, and the other one was scheduled to be put to sleep because she needed surgery for her teeth.
right,
And
yeah.
we adopted both of them, and her teeth were fixed, and she's perfectly fine. And we've had her for 4 years now, I believe it is.
That's great.
Yeah, she has congested heart failure, so she's not doing too well, but she's still a happy little girl, and we're happy to have her. And my other one, he is a spoiled little brat. He totally pleased her.
That's what me and Laura were saying earlier. We wouldn't have it other way, but we spend more money on more animals per week than we do ourselves. But like Laura says, she says that's why babies and that's the way it was. We'd go without for our animals, you know what I mean? Easily. And I've done it before. I mean, I remember back when I was really, I mean, I've hardly got any money as it is at the moment. I scrimp and scrape from week to week, but I remember when it was really, really bad, we started ourselves to feed our animals, and I would do it again.
I love animals. Oh my goodness. I want a pet pig. That's what I want.
Yeah, I've seen quite. There's actually one of my friends has got actually one of these micro pigs.
Aw. I would love one, but it's just not feasible.
They say they're the most intelligent animal about pigs, but I wonder. I mean,
They
I
are
don't
very,
know.
they say they're actually more intelligent than some dogs, but
So, I was actually reading a book about them, and it says that this kind of stereotype of them actually being really dirty animals is far from the truth because they're actually very, very clean and they don't like actual dirt and things in their actual bedding and things. And a lot of
oh,
people think they're messy and that, but they're not like that.
the only reason the ones are dirty is because they're out in the mud. I mean, I would be dirty
Yeah,
too if I was down in mud.
exactly.
But good
So
morning, everyone. Love having you here. Thank you.
great to see everybody. Tammy Nurse, Vegan Rainbow, Shane, Kirsty Vegan as well, Scottish
Awesome.
Heather as well.
I didn't think you'd be able to come on, Tommy. That's why I didn't ask because I thought that you
Well,
were your anniversary.
Well, yeah, we're having a meal and things tonight, so I'm not that long back for the church and things. Just my up with that the YouNow this morning and that. So
I wanted people to start asking some questions. I wanted to do a question and answer.
yeah,
You freeze up a little bit, but then it comes back on fine.
but I slept virtually all day yesterday because I was absolutely shattered. I mean, I was up for 34 hours, obviously getting things all
Oh yeah.
sorted for the stream and the 24 hours after it. And Jessica's the same. Jessica messaged me. She said she slept all day and she's actually away back to her bed for an early night because she said it's absolutely just killed her. And like she
Oh yeah.
says, she reckons actually doing it each month is a bit too much because I think it's the most kind of feasible thing is maybe do it every like quarterly, like every 3 months kind of thing, rather than every month.
Right, right. We don't want to put too much pressure on anyone. And you guys, I said in the stream, Tommy, you missed it in the beginning, how grateful I am to you guys for putting that together. And what a wonderful, wonderful thing.
Oh, we were just great to have everybody involved, but it's like Jessica says as well. We've got to think of it logically that it's money constraints with everybody. If we're doing it every month, we can't expect people to keep putting in and putting in.
Right.
If you do it maybe every 2 months, that would be a better option. That gives people time, and especially with Christmas coming up, when people are kind of financially kind of tight with money and things.
Exactly, exactly. So we can do that definitely. And you guys already mentioned some great, great charities that I would love to be part of. So make sure you ask.
Yeah, but I think we're definitely going to go ahead with the random acts of kindness one on the 22nd. We'll definitely be doing that. So we're looking into that and kind of seeing where we go from there for this one. So that should be quite good. But
For
I don't,
work that
yeah, the kind of thing that worries me is we having to be like vegan and things like that. If you're giving to like homeless people and things and that, you're not, especially in Scotland, you're not going to be giving them bananas and rice and cold rice and things when it's absolutely -6 and things like that. It's got to be hot stuff they're going to be wanting and things, and especially like a lot of people that won't be wanting you to video camera them and things like that because I mean it's a bit invasion of privacy. So I
yeah,
don't know how it's going to work.
how would that work as far as like for me personally, I don't have unlimited data on my phone. So I can't just go out and, videotape people and things like that. So I'm not I mean I can videotape normal. I just can't do it live on YouNow. So I'm not sure how that's gonna work.
Exactly. That's the kind of worry we're trying to get round and see how it's going to be a viable option and things like that because I'm not 200% sure about it.
Because I can't take my YouNow on my phone and just go out and videotape because I don't have data. So
No, that's what I'm saying. It's going to be a struggle for quite a lot of people because that's going to be the only viable option that people are going to have. It's got to be a phone, really, when you think of it logically, because you can't go out with a laptop and do that. So,
I may just have to buy unlimited data for that time. That's all.
yeah,
Because I really want to be
Kirsty
part
the
of it.
vegan saying, "Morning, guys, morning, Kirsty."
Good morning. Yeah, she's always been a huge supporter on our
Yeah, Kirsty's lovely.
it Christy? Hi, Christy.
Yeah, Kirsty, yes.
Christy. Yeah. Well, I'm Jen, everybody, so you don't have to say this time around vegan life all the time. It just makes it easier.
But
I told you I should change my name to the vegan chick.
I'm looking at obviously be doing more with the Food for Life and things. I'm actually going to be trying to maybe start up a kind of Food for Life project in my area and things like that as well. And I'm
Well, that'd be
also I'm also for the Food for Life Facebook group as well. So
Hey, how long is the charity going to be open for so people can still donate? They don't have to stop at the 24-hour broadcast.
it's ironic enough, it's up until the 12th of January. It was exactly my birthday.
Really? That's my parents' birthday. My mom's
12,
birthday and my father have a birthday on the same exact day, which is weird.
well, I'm 12th of January. So I said to Jessica, I says, how ironic is that? The guy actually set a date, and I says, it's actually my birthday.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Well,
here's Tim here. You should maybe guess Tim because Tim is a wee bit upsetting things.
aw, I would love
If
to
you,
guess.
yeah, I'll jump off and you can maybe guess Tim. It would be great to get him on.
Well, you can come back on in a little while, Tommy, if you're
Yeah,
available.
Jen, definitely. Like I say, sending you all my love and I'll speak to you soon.
Sure, Tim, if you want to go ahead and jump in the guest queue, I can try
Yeah,
to see.
Tim, jump in the guest queue and we send you all our love and support, Tim. Hope to speak to you on here and see you guesting.
Thank you, Tommy. Oh, his audio is too rough. Okay, so we have Ruben, and he wanted to come on, but he says his audio is too rough. So, but I'd love to have him on there. Well, let's see. If anybody else would like to guest, feel free to jump in the guest queue. I'd love to have you. I'm actually filming up in my son's room so that I don't get interruption, like the phone and everything else. My dog's barking, and Hey, Mad Blender, how are you, girl? And they're asking if Tommy would come back on because he can't come on. Ruben can't come on. So, Tommy, if you want to come back on, I'd love to have you. Hey, Mad Blender, I'm doing great. How are you? Thank you so much for participating in the broadcast. It was amazing. I missed most of them. I had to work, and I was so sad. If any day that I didn't want to be there, it would be that day. And I'm upset because I hope that most of you will put it right on your YouTube channel so that I can watch the full broadcast. Anybody that's new on here right now, make sure you check out all the broadcasters' YouTube channels. Mine is the same as this name, This Time Around Vegan Life. And like I said, I'm toying with the idea of changing it to Vegan Chick, but I would have to change all my sites, Instagram, YouTube, YouNow, everything. But I might. You did put yours on YouTube. I will definitely check that out. I thought everybody did absolutely amazing, the ones that I did see. And I know that the ones I didn't see did amazing too. And like Tommy put on there, we raised so far $1,263. That feeds 12 children for an entire school year. And it's not over yet. He said it goes all the way until January 12th. And you know what? Even after that, I'm sure they're accepting donations forever. So, yeah, it is amazing to think that we went on there for an hour each. Now, if we broke that down, which I'm not mathematical either, I'm not only computer illiterate, I'm not mathematical. So if anybody wants to figure that out, 24 hours divided into $1,263, I would love to find the answer to that, is how much we raised each. So if I had a calculator right here, I would tell you. But that is absolutely amazing. And guys, since you're watching this right now, anybody that has not donated, please go check out shuffed.org and go make a donation if you can. As little as $5 would be amazing. It would feed a child for, what is it? $10 feeds a child for a month. A little bit over a month. And it's all completely plant-based. And they're able to stretch the food and they educate. They show them how to grow it, how to prepare it, how to make it stretch further. So I am going to mention that throughout the broadcast because it's so important to me and to many others. I just love that we came together as a community, as a family. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. If anybody has any questions for me, I'd love to answer them. I was telling a little bit about my journey and how I became vegan and things like that, and my weight loss journey as well. Not only that, it's not just a weight loss journey, it's a health, fitness, wellness journey because I had a lot of issues and I'm still working through some of them. Uh, okay, Tommy, go ahead and jump in the guest queue. I'd love to have you. And thank you, Kirsty or Kiss Vegan, for putting the link down there. Thank you so much. I am incapable of doing this and that at the same time, so I appreciate that, girl. Thank you. You always got my back. I don't see you in the guest queue, Tommy. Or do I have to guest you? Let me see. No, it says zero guests. But I'd love to have you back on. You always have such interesting things to talk about. More than I do. $600 over 12 hours. You're very smart because I am like so not mathematical. $300, 150 in 3 hours, 50 per person. Hey, that's amazing. That is amazing. To think, even if I raise $50 just for that short amount of time, I'm incredibly thrilled. Not to mention I donated as well. So, and I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to talk about it in these chats. I'm going to talk about it on my YouTube channel. I spread it on Facebook, Instagram, whatever I can. I'm not on Twitter, not yet. Probably in another year because I'm behind on the times, like I said. Yes, Ruben, thank you so much for breaking that down for us. I really appreciate that. That's amazing. Excuse me. But yeah, Tommy, if you want to jump in the guest queue, I'd love to have you back. I'm sorry, Ruben, that it's not going to work out for you. I'd love to have you anytime. Or anybody else that wants to guest for that matter. Kiss Vegan, I don't know if you've ever been on live or if you would ever want to guest, that would be perfect. You're on it. Where? I don't see you in my guest queue. Oh, there you are. Okay.
Hello again.
Hey. Thanks, Tommy. Oh, you don't
had
have a lot of.
had to refresh there. My chat and everything all went off.
That's okay. Thank you for doing this. I appreciate it.
No problem at all. Welcome to.
I don't have much going on today. I am actually off of work. I'm enjoying every second of it. And you
Hi,
know
Mark
what?
Blender.
It's freezing outside, but the sun is out. So I'm going to go for my run later on today.
Well, it's absolutely freezing here, and it's about -6. And on top of that, we're heating and boiler broke last night, and we've been contacting the landlord for the past 2 days, and he's deliberately not answering the phone, and he does this with every one of his tenants. He's absolutely shocking.
But you don't have any heat right now?
No, it's absolutely freezing in here.
Oh, no. It's terrible. Tell your landlord to get on the ball.
Everybody complains about him. He's like that with all his tenants. He never answers his phone or anything. Like if you've got any problems, he just doesn't bother his backside. But he's first on it when he wants his money each month.
Well, when you and your wife go out to dinner, you're going to have to stay extra long just to stay warm as well.
I know, yeah.
But yeah, the sun's actually out. And Tommy, I'm going to run up that hill today.
Brilliant.
That hill, let me tell you, if anybody is new to this chat and new to my channel, this time around Vegan Life, that hill, it kills you. I mean, let me tell you, that is, I should call it Big Bertha or something. I need to have another name for it because that thing, oh.
Fairy Dust Bunny saying you're looking good today, Tom, even though you're cold. Oh, thanks very much. I really appreciate that.
Yeah,
I don't think I look great, mind you, but
you look great. But that was very nice, Fairy Dust Bunny. I like the name.
I'm actually going to the big Scottish Veg Fest on Saturday, so I'm going to be doing a lot of vlogging at that because I'm actually working in the animal One Kind animal charity that I work with. I'm working in their stall, so I'm going to be going around, and obviously there's a lot of speeches on vegan gains and all that are at it, and quite a few others.
That would be absolutely amazing.
So I'm going to try and meet up with as many of them as I possibly can and get some interviews off them and can I fire a few questions at them.
I am looking forward to that. We don't have a lot of vegan fest and veg fest around here. I've only been to one so far. I'm definitely going to go next year, and I want to run the trot that they have. It's called Tofurkey Trot,
Right, yeah.
and I am so going to run it.
Well, this will be quite a different Christmas for me because this will be my first kind of Christmas is obviously being vegan and that, so it'll be like a kind of vegan roast in that for me. So I'll just see how that goes. This is the first time
It's going to be great.
because
Ruben,
that's been
Ruben says
January.
you.
Fairy Dust Bunnies is asking, where are you located, Jen?
I'm in New York. Yeah. So my time is 9:19 a.m.
It's 2:19 here, so that's 5 hours difference you are then.
Wow. Yeah, it's hard to get used to the time change. So if I ever text you at like 1 o'clock in the morning or something, I'm sorry.
Well, that's the same with me and Jessica because Jessica's 10 hours of a difference over there, so.
Yeah. Ruben, I'm sorry that the holidays were not good for you.
Oh, sorry to hear that, mate. I know.
I had an amazing, amazing dinner. And I showed pictures on my Instagram, and people were like, whoa.
Fairy Dust Bunnies is saying, I'm in VA, same time zone, so we don't have many Veg Fest here either. Yeah.
I wish there was tons more because my husband and I are the only vegans in our area around here. I mean, there are some on Facebook group and things like that, but the only ones that I know personally.
Well, I'm the same round about here. I mean,
Hey,
there's nobody I know. There's nobody I know that's any kind of vegans round about here.
thank you, Juice, for stepping up to the plate and doing the broadcast. It's so.
I didn't know Juice was in the chat. I don't see his.
I just saw him right now.
My chat must be playing up. I only see Fairy Dust Bunnies and Dev Devlin.
Yeah, it's after that.
Dev Devlin's asking Tommy, do you celebrate Christmas? Yeah, I do celebrate Christmas. Like I say, I'm a Christian, so that's a big part of my kind of. So it always has been. And
I don't know if I'm going to even put up my Christmas tree this year. My boys aren't going to be home.
yeah, I used to put up a lot of decorations and a lot of things. I usually just now I've got one of those. Oh, what do you call them? The light up Christmas trees. The kind of.
Oh yeah, that already has lights in it. The artificial
Yeah,
tree.
that's it. That's it. I couldn't get the name there.
I got one last year because my son was coming home, the Marine, and
Yeah.
I had to have everything Christmas for him, you know. So I bought a new tree and everything, had everything nice, and it was an amazing Christmas. And I feel
Well,
bad to be here this year. It makes me sad.
I know.
You're
The
gonna have to
Christmas.
you're gonna have to keep my spirits up, guys, over Christmas for sure.
I'm the same. Absolutely. I get really upset over Christmas and that, and over my parents and things about because that's a big part of it. But this year I'm actually going to the church for the midnight Christmas service. It starts at 11:45 p.m. on the 24th. So you've got Christmas carols and things, and they're even. I said to them that they're sitting on a special meal and things, and I says, well, I can't really attend that because I'm vegan, so they're actually setting a special meal for just for me, kind of thing,
That's
making making a vegan meal for me. So it's great of them doing that.
that's amazing.
Yeah, like she says we want to make sure every one of our members are catered for. She says, so we'll get you in a vegan meal. She says we don't want you left out. So that was great.
That is awesome. Wow. Not many people would do that, you know.
No,
But you know what? We make it work, don't we?
yeah. Ruben,
I can
Tim
find.
saying, well, it's just when you're used to eating meat and then you go vegan, it's a whole new thing. Yeah, like I say, it's just kind of the kind of transition and things like that. But I was one of the kind of few people that went vegan overnight, and I had no problems at all. But so in some ways, I think with me having they do say for people with eating disorders and that, it's far, far easier just to quit overnight. Why, I don't know. It's probably is that reason, but it just was a case of me just like that, and I was straight onto it, and that was it.
Well, I was, like I said before, I was pescatarian. I was consuming dairy, eggs, and fake crab meat. And
Yeah.
I watched Vegucated and 101 Reasons to Go Vegan. And that same very day, I went through my cupboards and my refrigerator and got rid of everything. I gave it to my mother because it was already, damage was done. I didn't want to throw it in the garbage. But after that, I never looked back, and I won't. But it's not that easy, and people transition, and that's perfectly fine. It takes time. Not everybody can do it overnight.
No.
Let me just check something here real quick.
Samuel CC's asking, what's your name if you want to divulge that, and I don't know if it's you.
Oh, I'm just going to say Jen. I'm not going to say my last name on here.
No.
But yeah, you can call me Jen instead of saying, this time around Vegan Life. It makes it easier. Or you can call me Vegan Chick. I like that too. Just don't call me late for dinner.
You know a good name that would be good for you? Vegan Warrior Princess. That's what you should call yourself.
Aw.
That's a great name, because that's what you are. You're a warrior. You've been through all these things, and that'd be a great name for you. I really think that would be a brilliant one.
I like that. I do like that.
Fairy Dust Bunny says I like that name as well. So there you go.
Well, then I'd have to change all my channel names. But guys, if you're new here, check me out this time around Vegan Life. You'll see the transition from January 2016.
Dave Devlin's asking, how did you both feel when you started going vegan? Well, if you want to answer that first, I'll answer after you.
Sure. What do you mean, like as far as health-wise, or? I can tell you one thing. As soon as I went vegan, I was able to get rid of all my medications. That's pain medications, blood pressure, cholesterol, like everything, depression, anxiety, all my medications. I got rid of every single one of them. My doctor is not aware, unfortunately. But I feel better now at 45 than I did when I was in my 20s, and that's no lie.
Well, for me, basically, I felt absolutely great. Like I say, suffering with an eating disorder, you're all focused upon food and yourself, and you hate yourself. But when you're putting in good food to your body and you're knowing what you're doing is not only helping yourself but helping the animals, it takes that eating disorder thought away, because the focus is on the animals and the benefits it's doing for the animals and the planet, rather than your actual body image. And what I say, I'm doing great. Like I'm gaining about 0.5 kilograms a week, which is about £1.50.
That's
Doing
amazing.
absolutely great. Feel absolutely brilliant. I've got a lot of energy. It's made a lot of difference. But like I say, for me personally, and I say this for all people with eating disorders, you should never do a raw tofu diet, because I feel that is far too. You're discriminating certain types of foods. You need proteins and fats and carbs, obviously for the fats, and the protein, obviously for soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K, which are essential for hormonal function, brain function, skin growth, repair. And you really need to get a good relationship with all foods. So for me, it's being just vegan, as it says, and that means eating the same types of food as you would in a standard American diet, but just veganized. Things like your vegan pizza, your vegan cakes, your vegan mock meats, all things like that. That's what I feel. And thanks very much for that question. That's a great one.
Exactly. You can veganize just about anything.
Yeah, there's options for everything now.
I'm not the best chef in the whole world, but I could take anything pretty much. Like people ask me, can you still have lasagna? Can you still have spaghetti? Can you still have pizza? Can you still have, whatever? Yes, I can.
Yeah. Tim's saying there as well, yeah, Tommy, I went overnight, but it was right before Thanksgiving. Well, that would have made it a bit difficult for you this year, mate. Yeah.
That's amazing to take that step, especially before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but like I say, every little you can do, whether it's maybe a few meals a week where you've maybe changing your meals and not having kind of meat products, or you just do a meatless Monday, whatever, it's as little as much as you can possibly do. Like I say, not everybody can go fully vegan at all, but every bit you can do helps the animals, helps the planet. That's what it's all about. So just do it as much as you can do.
Exactly. It has
Oh,
changed.
thanks very much for becoming a fan, Fairy Dust Bunnies. I really appreciate that. Uh, Kist Ferguson is asking, a plan is important. You want the changes you make stick, so going slow and getting used to it is important. Yeah, 100%.
Exactly, because if you take it slow and you get used to it, then it becomes your life, and
And
there's no
yeah,
option going
and
back.
you're obviously, the slower you take it and do it at your own process, the more likely you are to stick to it as well.
Exactly, exactly.
Because
And
if you just throw yourself in, that's more likely where you're just going to say, "Oh, wait a minute, this is too overwhelming," and you just get straight off it.
exactly, like watch a lot of documentaries. That's what helped me. I have watched so many, I can't even tell you how many. And let me tell you, James Aspie, I told him what an inspiration he is for me. I watched his speech and his way of going about doing his YouTube channel in general and talking.
Yeah, full of passion in it. I mean, same with Joey Cardstrong. I'm really friendly with Joey Cardstrong, and me and Jessica are actually meeting up with Joey Cardstrong next year at the World Vegan Day in Melbourne. So we're going to actually be going for a big vegan meal together, and we're going to vlog it and everything as well. So
Oh,
he's another guy. He's really into activism, a bit like myself and things. And a lot of people said about him that he's too kind of militant and things, but he's no militant at all because he's just really passionate about what he does and he loves to help people and things. But he sometimes comes across as that kind of militant stance because he's all about the animals and things. But
I
he's
think
not like that at all.
I think he's great. I watch his channel. I'm new to his channel and I love it. There's so many vegan YouTubers out there, guys. If you have not checked it out, make sure you go check it out because there are so many that are full of compassion and passion towards others and just positive vibes. And you need to go check everyone out for sure.
Yeah,
I love it.
Kirsty's saying right now they're feeling the shock of it and it's uncomfortable. What's that about? Is that
I'm not
didn't
sure what she's
I
referring to.
didn't catch that bit.
Me either. Let's see. Oh, she's talking about Ruben. I see Juice is live on his own chat too.
Is it? Yeah,
Yeah, I want him to guest on here sometime. It'd be awesome.
definitely.
He's inspiring too. He goes
Oh,
out
he
running.
is. Yeah.
I'll see a picture of him running like like I think it was 10 miles or 5 miles or whatever it was. And I'm like, I better get off my butt and go run.
So it's been lovely speaking to you. I need to drop off and get down and get these dogs and that out before I go and that.
You better take care of your anniversary. Thank
Will do. Thanks a lot, Jen. I'll speak to you very, very soon.
you so much. And I'm going to stay on here for a while, guys. Thank you, Tommy. Love to you guys.
Speak to you soon. Same to all the guys in the chat as well. Love to use.
All right. Take care. All right, guys. So if anybody else wants to come on and guest, please let me know. I'd love to have you. I'm going to sit here and chat for a little bit if you guys don't mind. But yeah, I'm here to support others. So if you have any questions or anything, let me know. Oh, thank you, Kiss Vegan. You get to listen to me chat. YouNow, I'm new to YouNow. This is all new to me. I've only been on a couple times. Yes, I got off all my medications. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you something. If you watch my Motivational Mondays and on my YouTube channel, it will tell you my entire story. I suffered a lot of depression, anxiety, fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue syndrome, cardiac issues, just everything. And they kept prescribing more and more medications. Um, in fact, that's what caused my depression was a lot of the medications that I was on. But that's a whole nother story. But pain medications, I was seeing a pain management doctor, to be quite honest. And, they were prescribing pain meds. I don't know where I'd be right now. I don't even think I'd be here talking to you right now, to be quite honest. I couldn't even lift my head off the couch. And even before taking pain meds with the chronic fatigue syndrome, so if anybody out there has it, I completely understand where you're at. I didn't believe the doctors when they told me that I need to get out and exercise. I was like, how can I exercise when I can't even lift my head up off the couch? I did not believe them. I was upset. I was mad. I canceled doctors because I didn't believe them, and I should have listened. I was a bullhead. Yeah, the pain meds, they're really not good. It was a slippery slope for sure. And then they would give me medications to counterdict the vomiting from the pain meds. Not to mention I couldn't function. My doctor wanted to put me on disability. I Believe it or not, guys, I was at the point where I was going to take and ride those carts at Walmart because I couldn't walk around anymore. And to think about where I am now, going forward with running, jogging, 4 to 6 miles, it's incredible. And I did it on my own. I didn't do it with, I just did it. I took control of my life. And if you watch some of my videos, I had aha moments for sure. For sure. Laying next to somebody in a hospital and they're dying and you're worried about yourself, and you're getting all these kinds of tests, cardiac tests and things like that. Of course I was there for a reason, but I wasn't going to give up on life. Thank you, Samuel. That's appreciated, especially at 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't feel very pretty. Ruben, go ahead and make some food. Come back when you can. Definitely, one med leads to another. Oh my goodness. And I was going to so many specialists, and they don't really communicate like they should. They were prescribing. Let me tell you, I was at one point on a lot of steroids, different things, inflammatory medications. It not only messes with your body, it messes with your head. Exactly, fairy dust bunny. You are the one that has to pick yourself up. Nobody's going to do it for you. Same with taking control of your life. So many people are told when they have chronic fatigue syndrome or fibromyalgia or anything like that, or depression, anxiety, whatever that you might have, they're told to deal with it pretty much, that there's nothing that they can do. And don't take it laying down because, literally, I was not living, I was existing. And a huge motivation for me was my son joining the Marines and having to go through all that. And there was no saying, well, the weather's bad, I don't feel like doing it today. That's a huge, huge motivation. And my other son, he lifts weights all the time now, and he has gotten so fit. My boys are my anchor. Yes, fairy dust bunny. We could be twins, I guess. um, yeah, they are my anchor for sure. I could tell you stories that would probably make you cry. um, my boys are 21 and 25. Well, 24 going on 25 in February. Um, my Marine, I can't tell you enough, and my other boy too. I'm proud of both of them equally. But the Marine, let me just tell you, if you guys have a second, I am sorry, but I'm going to bore you with this. Um, he, when he joined the Marines, and I took a picture, and I was over 200 pounds, it upset me that I was ashamed to hang that picture. And so I'm going to do this without getting emotional, I hope. I tend to get emotional. Anyhow, so I set out a goal that I was going to change my life right then and there. And I started again, like I said, with walking. I started with Zumba, things like that. And he would encourage me. And even though I started in January and there was some snow, he would say, "You're going to let a little snow stop you?" So every time I don't want to go for a run, I think about that. Yes, your children are your rocks for sure. Thank you, Kiss. I connect with my feelings a lot, unfortunately. When I go for my runs, I bawl my eyes out. Thank you. Yeah, when you run up that hill, it's a feeling I can't describe. But anyways, I don't want to get too emotional on here. But yes, definitely encouraging. In fact, when he came out to surprise me last in June, he surprised me in his Marine uniform. We went for a run, and he ran up that hill faster than I could at the know what? He was up at the top of the hill. So I gave him a big high five when I got up there. So, yeah, it's a pretty amazing story. But I'm sure you guys all have amazing stories with your kids as well. I hope that they can come out. I probably won't see them. I think my Marine might come home in January. I'm not sure. Probably February. But yeah, the holidays are going to be pretty down for me. So you guys are going to be putting up with me during the holidays. Yeah, I like to share as much as I can. So our kids are all around close to the same age, except Kiss. That's amazing. But yeah, draw your inspiration from whatever inspires you and just go for it. No more laying on the couch. No more thinking you can't do something because you can. You find something. Like I said, when I started out with those chair routines, my back was bad. I was scheduled for surgery, like I said, 3 times a week, physical therapy, um, pain management, pain meds, everything. And I grabbed a folding chair, I listened or watched and did the chair routine from Mo Better Me. And you can find it in my playlist on my YouTube channel. To now, when I do her Zumba and that, I'm using weights. Because that's amazing that you're off your meds. That's awesome. No, those medications, they just, uh, I know I'm not a doctor, so I don't want to give any health, you know, medical advice. But as a friend, I'm telling you that medications are very, very bad. I have a picture on my YouTube channel and some of my videos of all the pain meds that I was on. And I think it's in my Instagram as well, which is the same as this time around Vegan Life. And you'll see, I had coffee grounds. I put it in a big filter, and I show a picture of all the meds I was on. It was absolutely insane. If I would have took those all together, I would not be here. I would be dead. That is absolutely amazing. You need a YouTube channel, girl, for Kiss. Incredible. Oh yeah. I had a I had a pharmacy in my cupboard. Insane. Girl, I've only lost 55.6 so far, but it's been a journey, let me tell you. I'm so glad that I documented it on my channel. From every week, I have weigh-ins from every single week. It shows my transition into veganism, shows my transition from health problems. When I watched my first video, I just can't believe that's the same person. And to think, I never even wanted to get on camera. I did not want to do that. And I even did a Zumba exercise on camera at that weight. That was a huge step for me. And now I want to be on camera and talk to you guys. It's amazing. Not that I'm perfect, not that I lost all my weight, whatever, but I'm healthy. Yeah, I have a chart that has, and not only that, but video. So it's kind of like having your own personal diary. And you know what? When you watch my videos as well, the transformation is so much more than the weight loss. It's absolutely amazing. It was my soul that transformed. Yes, Kiss Vegan, you need your channel. I will totally support it, 100%. And so will everybody else in here, I'm sure. But yeah, it's great to go back and see, how much did you lose this week? How much did what was your mentality? How is your depression? How is your anxiety? How is your chronic fatigue? How is everything improving? That is the main thing. And even if I help one person, it makes everything that I do every second worth every minute. And I'm helping myself. Yes, that's funny. It's important to go back and journal and document everything. I even have, okay, on a lot of my pictures and stuff, you'll see the before and afters. but I have those clothes from them before, and I did try them on, and I'm hoping to do a video soon showing how I look in them now, which is it's crazy to think that I wore those comfortably. Like the shirt, I could wear for a dress, and the pants, oh my goodness. The only problem is I don't have a lot of clothes right now because I'm still losing. So I went from 199.2, which I was over 200 before that for sure. But my documented weight on January 21st was 199.2. I am now 143 point something. But my body fat percentage went down. It was down to, I think it was 29% or 28%, which is pretty, or maybe it was 29%, which is amazing. And I've been incorporating more weights into, into my life. So I did that, and I think some of you might have too. And thank you, Kiss. Um, I did that Hit Like a Girl workout, and she's gonna put it on her YouTube channel, and I'm gonna put it in my playlist. I'm gonna work out to that again. But let me tell you, I found muscles in my behind that I didn't even know I had. I know they're called, a term like what is it, gluteus maximus or whatever. Oh, I'm still feeling it, and that was what? That was Thanksgiving Day, and I'm still feeling it. Yeah, it's hard when you got to go out and buy all new clothes. Let me tell you, whether you're gaining or losing, and sometimes I have to wear clothes that are so big on me that I look frumpy. I call it frumpy. And people are like, why are you wearing those still? Well, because it's expensive to go out and buy a whole new wardrobe. To be quite honest, I just went to Salvation Army and I bought some clothes. I love it there. It's our thrift shop. But yeah, anybody that needs support, either on a weight loss, or a health, wellness, fitness journey, please let me know if you have a channel or even on here. I'm here to support anyone. So, oh yeah, thrift shops, I'm all over that. But I did also go to Walmart and I bought a brand new jacket. If any of you caught my last video on my YouTube channel, it was I had a lady actually stop me when I was running, and instead of saying that I was doing a good job, she was actually telling me what I should be wearing. I don't need somebody to tell me what I should be wearing, really. I wanted to say something to her so bad, but I kept my tongue and I was nice. So I went to Walmart and I bought, I wish I had it right here, but I don't, a really nice, heavy duty, fluorescent pink jacket. So I'm going to wear that and I'm going to go running today. Oh, and I got to tell you that I was running the one day and I had my Nike, I think it's Nike or maybe it was something else. But anyways, I have this weatherproof jacket and it has like green and stuff on it. And I had it tied around my waist. And she actually drove by again and gave me a big thumbs up. And I wanted to give her a thumbs up, but it wasn't a thumb, if you know what I mean. But I'll be nice. Like, really, I don't need to. I didn't record where she stopped me. I should have. Because she was telling me how unsafe I was when she's the one stopping in the middle of a really busy highway with no blinkers on, no turning signal. So if anybody should be saying anything about safety, and what I wanted to tell her, and I'm sorry, this is going to turn into a little bit of a rant. What I wanted to say to her was that if she stayed in her own lane, there would be no worries because when I run towards traffic so I can see them for one thing. I also stay way on the side of the road. So if you stay in your lane and you're not on your phone and paying attention to everything else, paying attention to what I'm wearing, there wouldn't be a problem. Yeah, I go from one extreme to the next. I can go from sweet to sour in 2 seconds. So you're getting to know the real Jen. I'm not a mean person or anything, but I'm that quiet, silent, deadly type. I love that you guys are joining me. I love this. I could stay on here all day if I could. I do have laundry and dishes later, but I have a while. Yeah, I can't believe that somebody would take the time, really, to pull over and not only tell you, like, explain to you what you should be wearing. Like, for real? I would never do that to someone. I really thought she was going to pull over and say, hey, you're doing a wonderful job. People. Hey, Juice is back. Hey. Um, I'm very real. You should see on my channel. I'm very real. Like if I want to cry, I cry. Unfortunately, too much. Like I said, when I go for runs, if I listen to a song and it brings up memories or whatever, I'll cry. But hey, I get it out, and that's what matters. You don't want to keep that in because that causes a lot of problems. I ordered a fluorescent pink long sleeve slouch vegan shirt, and they messed it up and they sent it to the wrong place. They sent it to Virginia. So maybe they sent it to Dust Money there. So I canceled my order. So if you get, yeah, Fairy Dust Bunny, if you get a vegan shirt, slouched, a real nice one, that's from me. I don't understand why they would send it there. Yeah, how are you, Juice? Hi, Sandcat. I can't believe the sun's actually out today. It's been so dreary and rainy and like sleet the last few days. I've been doing my Zumba and everything. I'm part of the Govember challenge. If you are new to this and new to my channel, I issued a challenge November 1st. It was called Govember. And what it is, it's fitness and plant based. And the only reason I called it plant based was because I wanted a lot of people in the weight loss community to join in. Um, and I didn't want them to think that I just wanted them to eat more fresh fruits and vegetables and put more plant based foods into their life. Because being vegan is different than just the diet. So I put that challenge out there. So not many people participated, unfortunately. I was hoping for a lot more. But you know what? It's okay because I issued a challenge to myself as well. And it is that you have to do fitness every day, no excuse. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. And when I do my Motivational Monday, I'm going to tell everyone the same thing. I did actually exercise on Thanksgiving. I did that Hit Like a Girl workout. It was amazing. But yesterday, was it yesterday? No, not yesterday. I did Zumba yesterday. The day before that, I did Friday when we did the broadcast because I had to do the broadcast and I watched everybody and I went to work. Um, I did not exercise that day, and I wanted to exercise at 11:30 at night, but I didn't. So I'm going to be completely honest on that. But I did do it on Thanksgiving, so kudos to me. I have not watched that channel. I'll have to check that out. I'm assuming it's all about fitness. I love watching channels with important messages, and I love fitness channels as well, vegan channels. Just whoever has a positive message to put out there and inspirational. That's the main thing because I draw an inspiration from other people. I'm hoping that I'm inspiring someone out there. I am because I get a lot of messages that I've, inspired them in some way. And some are even changing to being vegan, which is amazing. And I always tell them I'm there for help if they have any questions. I don't do my channel to make a lot of money because, of course, I'm not. I do it for inspiration. And I watch my own videos because it inspires me because that person right there is the most motivated I'd ever be. So whenever I feel down or whenever I feel like I don't want to go running or do any fitness or anything, I watch my old videos. That kicks my butt and makes me go out and do more. Definitely. Being fit in your own body is very important. I'm 5'3". So technically I'm still overweight at 143. But you know what? I feel great. And that's all that matters. I think I'd still be considered obese. I'm not even sure. I want to be, I think my goal, let's see, I have 3 pounds to go to 140. And I think I might even go down to 135. But we'll be here when you get back, Kiss. um, I think I want to go down to 135. I I haven't looked at the charts, and I don't really go by those charts because if I went by those charts, I don't know. Because I'm big boned. And I'm okay with that. Yeah, the doctors and those charts, I don't think they're realistic, really. Like I feel healthy. I mean, yeah, I have some areas that I'd like to tone up for sure, but I'm working on it. Yeah, it goes by your age, but you know what? Like I said, I'm 45 and I feel like I'm in my 20s, which is thinking amazing. If you feel healthy, that's all that matters. Like to be quite honest, I've been doing the Zumbas and I have not been going for my run. So if I go for a run today, I'm sure it's going to be very difficult to go up that hill. I can guarantee that. I don't even know if I'll make it up the hill, but I'm going to do it anyhow. I'm going to push myself. Even though I am sore as heck, I'm still going to do it. No excuse. And sorry that light is right in my head. Welcome to everyone that's new here. I'm going to do just a brief history. My name is Jen. I'm This Time Around Vegan Life on YouTube. Make sure you check it out. I post on my health, fitness, wellness journey, and I have been since January 2016. I'm not going to go through everything because a lot of people have heard it already and they don't want to keep hearing me rambling around about it. But I was overweight, I was depressed, anxiety, etc., a lot of medical health issues, and was able to transform my life through veganism and fitness. Weights are important. I've been lifting weights. I'm hoping to we're actually hoping to do a weight room, and I'm going to buy some more fitness equipment, especially with winter months coming. I'm hoping to issue the Govember, but different name for December and January because that's going to keep my butt in gear. Actually, I'm also going to do raw days again. I've been doing raw days, and when I do a raw day, I can lose 4 pounds in one day, which sounds incredible, but it's true. I have pictures to document that. Um, even 2 pounds in a day. But I don't do raw days every day, but I will have like maybe 2 days in a row. I've even done a raw potato salad, which was really amazing. And but I've heard that someone was saying, I think it was Jonas Sunshine was saying that potatoes are very hard to digest if they're not cooked. So maybe it's not a good suggestion to you guys out there. But I did do it, and I got my hair funky. But um, but yeah, again, since I have new people watching here, I just want to put out there again about the Food for Life Global charity that we did. We did a 24-hour broadcast on YouNow, and you can check that out under the hashtag FFL Global 24 Hours. And there's still time to go ahead and donate. Feeds children. Anywhere from $108 can feed a child for an entire school year, which is amazing. $10 can feed a child for an entire month, and it's completely plant based. And it's the largest vegan food relief out there. And they have backers like someone was mentioning Paul McCartney. So yeah, and so definitely check out chuffed.org. It's CHUFFED.org. And actually, the link to the website, thank you to Cursed Vegan, is up above in the chat. So make sure you go check that out. There's still time to donate. It runs until January 12th, but you can donate at any time. I mean, this is a program that's been going on for years. But think about it, $5. I don't even think that's a large latte and a donut. So $10 would be awesome. You know, whatever you can do, any little bit helps. But we were able to raise I think it was $1,263, um, which feeds 12 children for an entire school year, which is absolutely amazing. I want to check, make sure I'm updated with the chat. But yeah, so that was amazing that we were able to do that. And Ruben broke it down for us. So he said that each one of us technically raised $50 each for an hour of my time. That is more than worth it. So I'm very, very pleased with that. Anything I can do, and I'm going to keep spreading it, even through talking to you guys now on YouNow, my YouTube channel, my Facebook, my Instagram. I don't have Twitter. I don't have Snapchat. But whatever I can do, just putting the word out there. I love that I'm helping those children and that we are helping those children. It's amazing. Anybody have any great plans for today? I'm just going to be chilling. I'm off of work today. Get some coffee real quick. I do. Anybody want to guest? I would love to have you. Even if you've never been on YouNow before, this is an opportunity. Kids Vegan, when you come back on, I'd love to have you guest for sure. Anyone out there, Fairy Dust Bunny, any of you. All you got to do is hit that little, there's a little camera below this picture here. Hit that and it will, and let me know that you want to guest and I'll put you on. And you can make your live appearance on YouNow, which I'm going to be addicted to now and I'm going to want to do all the time. Probably more so than my YouTube videos because I can put this right on my YouTube channel. So if you are my YouTube supporters, thank you for your support and watching me. And thank you for everyone that's supporting me on YouNow as well. Excuse me. So yeah, my YouTube channel, I've had people actually say that because of me, they're going out and exercising. Because of me, they're eating more plant-based. Because of me, they're becoming vegan. And that means the world to me. Just to inspire that one person is just, it's incredible. You know, I've had people come up and say, you know, have you had surgery, weight loss surgery? No. And they even said you should go get some blood work done just to see the difference. I know there's a big difference. To be quite honest with you guys, when I was consuming dairy at the time, when I never even thought about becoming vegan, I had a blood test done and I was actually, blood test wise, allergic to dairy. And did I stop eating it? No. I kept consuming it. And they wanted to sign me up for injections once a month, I think it was, for the allergy. It would have made common sense to just stop eating dairy. So the improvements I've seen since not eating dairy, besides everything about it, is my rashes have healed up on my arms. Like my skin has improved. I feel like I look a lot younger. I see Juice has a stream going too. He's pretty awesome. So let's chat, guys. Put some questions down below. If you were vegan, what was your turning point? Like what documentary or what really was the eye opener? I would definitely say um, Gary Yourofsky's speech is amazing. 101 Reasons to Go Vegan, definitely. Emily from Bite Size Vegan, she's amazing. She has all the information you could ever possibly need. James Aspie for sure. I mean, there's so many that have motivated me, inspired me. I think I said Vegucated. There's so many. Good morning to you, Renee. Is it Renee? Renee. Good morning. Oh, Earthlings. Earthlings was a major, major. Major eye opener, boy, let me tell you. And you can find a lot of these for free on YouTube, or you can go to Netflix, Hulu, which those are not free, but you can find them on YouTube. And also, I have a playlist in my YouTube channel that has the vegan documentaries. It's a little chilly in this room. I'm upstairs and there's no heat in this room here, so oof. I feel you, Tommy. He said he didn't have any heat. Well, I feel it in this room. I'm doing it up here because I don't have the interruption from like the phone and people walking in and dogs and things like that. So did any of you guys get to watch the 24-hour broadcast Friday? And what did you think? I know mine was real choppy. I was very disappointed. Other people had some technical issues as well, but a lot of them were able to put everything out there and not have it as choppy. So that's unfortunate. I should have had this when I was doing that, but I just bought this yesterday, so I'm filming on a tablet. So let's get a conversation going. What is the best documentary that you watched that was the most influential on you becoming vegan? I really want to know. And if you're not vegan at the moment, what can I answer for you? What questions do you have? I'm open for conversation on any of that. I know Kiss Vegan said she'll be back in a little bit. Well, hello, Rainey, and thank you. I appreciate that you took the time to stop by. Make sure you hit that fan button so you'll see when I come on live again. Love to have you back, and if you ever want to guest, let me know, and I'll have you guest with me. I appreciate that you took the time to stop by. Looks like Juice is broadcasting right now too, so a lot of you are probably over there. I wish he'd come on over here and guest with me. So, what were your favorite broadcast moments? I want to thank Jessica. She's not on here right now, but I want to thank her big time. She put this all together. That's an amazing task to be able to coordinate and have all these broadcasters come on. There was like, what, 24 in total? Well, there wasn't exactly because some had to come on again because some people had to cancel, which is completely understandable. But to coordinate that and put it all together and to get names like James Aspie and Joey Carpstrong, that's amazing. And I'm so disappointed that I missed their broadcast and others. But I will catch up somehow. I'll watch all the moments from everybody's YouNow account just to try to get a glimpse of what they were talking about. Because I know that they were talking about something great. Yay, girl. Glad you're back. I was asking them, and I didn't get any response, but what was the documentary that really changed your mind into veganism? Was there a documentary that really set it home for you? And I was telling them that it was definitely 101 Reasons to Go Vegan, Gary Yourofsky's speech, Emily, Bite Size Vegans, I think it's Open Your Eyes, just so many. James Aspie, his speech. Definitely, my passion is the animals for sure. Seeing some of those videos, graphic videos of the slaughterhouses and things like that, just looking into their eyes, There's no way I could ever go back. In fact, I'm getting some tattoos very soon here. One of the tattoos is going to be the Serenity Prayer for sure because it's my absolute favorite. It's going to have a morning glory going up it, and that's for my grandmother. Her name is Gloria, and they always called her Morning Glory. And it's going to be purple because that's my birthstone and hers, and she passed. So it's going to be having that wind up it. Also, I'm going to have vegan messages somewhere. I'm not sure what it's going to say or entail. I'm going to have my boys' initials or some kind of their name incorporated into that Serenity Prayer for sure. So I want those on. Yes, definitely. Once you like, I never realized before. Like I said, my husband had been vegan for quite a while before I was. I was pescatarian, and I never realized the dairy and I never realized until I saw those documentaries and understood what happens to those baby chicks and what happens to the cows and things like that. So once you realize that, it's an easy transition for me. Yeah, watching those videos with the slaughterhouses and things like that, it kills. It really does. Like never before did I put a face to what I was eating. I'm even thinking about one of my tattoos being like an eye of one of the animals or something like that, like just to represent it. Cowspiracy was a good one, yes, for sure. It puts the environmental aspect into it as well. And there was a one documentary, I can't remember what it was, but it did say that in 2040, I think it is, there will be no fish in the ocean if we keep going the way that we're going. And that is crazy to think of. They said something about our children or our grandchildren or children at the age of 5 right now will not live to see retirement. And that's upsetting. I've never done the China study. I've not read that book. Forks over knives, yes, definitely. There are so many. Oh my goodness. There's I think it's Meet Your Meat. Oh boy, that was bad. It wasn't bad in the sense because it's opening people's eyes, but bad to watch for sure. A lot of them are bad to watch, but you have to watch them in order to understand where we're coming from. Yeah, Vegucated was a good one for sure too. Yeah, it was Vegucated. I still watch it once in a while. There's just so many. And when they say eye opener, it for sure is an eye opener. Fat, sick, and nearly dead. Yes, I'll tell you that truck driver motivated me so much when he was running in the snow. Still to this day, even when it's gonna snow here, I'm gonna keep that in my mind. Oh, and also the lady from Unsupersize Me, she lost all that weight and she went on completely plant based. She had a fitness trainer who was the one that started it. She was totally inspiring. She was running up those stairs with a weight vest on and everything. I can't run up those bleachers. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not coordinated. I would end up tripping the whole way up. And they're going to do a part 2 of that. They're going to do an Unsupersize Us. I'm looking forward to that. Also on YouTube, and I'm trying to think of what it's called. I think it is, I can't think of it right now. I'll have to mention it later. But there is a YouTube documentary, and it's supposed to be a film. And one of the guys is Fat Man Rants, and I've met him in person, Tim Kaufman. He's amazing. He has an amazing story to tell. He did a marathon or a trot um, with his handicap play card right on his waist, and it was a valid one. So he has an amazing story to tell. So if you haven't checked him out, it's Fat Man Rants on YouTube. It does hurt, Kiss. It really does. It kills. Um, Myself belonging to about 7 Facebook groups, you see a lot of posts from like PETA and things like that, and it breaks your heart. What really, really broke my heart too was when we had the accident with the pigs tipping over and things like that. That was terrible. And I support Anita 100%. Compassion is not a crime for sure. Yeah, it really is hard, girl. It's hard to think that, but that's the past. This is the future. And we have to realize that we are doing all that we can. And I will tell you something. Um, Being vegan and being the only one with your husband, excuse me, um, you know, it takes a lot as far as, it doesn't take a lot as far as learning how to eat and things like that because I am killing it. I'm loving it. So nothing with that at all. But you get a lot of slack from family and friends and coworkers and different people. But that's okay because I've grown to realize that it's not for me, and I'll take whatever comes at me. Oh yeah, that case with Anita, that was terrible. It should have never been the case. Like there should have never been a case against her. Hey, Ruben's back. Hey, if you want to guess, let me know if you get your audio to work. Yeah, when I watched Earthlings, that upset me so much to think about everything that was presented in that movie, in that documentary. It is still available on YouTube, so if you guys haven't checked it out, I suggest it. Um, it's very, very harsh to realize what happens in this world, but it's something that you really need to know. You tell your daughter, Jen's giving her a big hug for that. That's amazing, absolutely amazing. Yeah, Earthlings is that is the toughest one I think that I have ever watched. That's okay, Ruben. If you can't, that's fine. I love having you on here for chat. You have been nothing but helpful. You're always there to answer questions. When anybody has a question, you're putting out information. It's just amazing. Oh yeah, when I hear, oh, yeah, I live in an area where I can hear cows, and I don't want to get emotional, but I used to not think about it. Like when they were mowing and stuff, and real early in the morning, I used to think, oh, they're just happy. And now I'm thinking, what's going to happen to them? So yeah, um, I'm extremely sensitive with animals. I think I was supposed to be born vegan. I swear. Let me tell you a little backstory. I always rescued animals when I was younger. I used to take mice that were injured from our cats, and I would try to fix their broken legs with tissue. To be real, I would save birds, put them in a box, and unfortunately, they'd be dead the next morning. I would try to feed them worms and everything. Chipmunks, squirrels, turtles. I was born to be vegan, and to this day, I have put in my videos that I go for runs, and if I see a caterpillar crossing the street, I'll pick it up and I'll take it off the road. 'Cause I don't want to see it get smushed. And my sister said it's probably pissed off at you because they did all that work to try to get that far, and you're putting them back, but that's okay because they're alive. And I've also said on my videos that this might gross you out, but if I see something that was just run over recently, I will take whatever it takes on the side of the road and move it off the road. So that's just the way I am. And I've always been like that. But yeah, I grew up in a family that was, that was our meals. We had all that stuff, and and none of them are vegan. So Yeah. My mom thought it was hilarious at the time. I would bring home just everything that I could think of. I'm meant to be in that field. I'm meant to be, if I won the lottery, which I'd have to play it first because I haven't played it lately, but if I won the lottery, I would open up my own animal sanctuary. The only problem with that is I'm too, how could I say no to any of them? That's my problem. I would not have enough room. I would not have enough staff, but I would love it. I'd love to. I just couldn't help enough, really. Yeah, baby birds and just anything I can help. Salamanders I've helped off the road. So my jogs are really hilarious because I'm picking up all these creatures, and people are probably looking at me like I'm strange, but I don't care. Yeah, the birds I could never get to live, unfortunately. And the mouse, I'm sure, did not do a thing for his leg with just wrapping it in tissue. But I was young. Yep, caterpillars. Yeah. When I go jogging, there's a place that has chickens, and they are outside and everything, and they're beautiful. And I take pictures of them. The rooster will crow and stuff, and they live right on their porch, like they live outside. Yeah, I bet that caterpillar. I don't know. My sister, like I said that he's probably mad at me because it takes them forever to get to that point, but they're alive to see another day. So, and there was a lot of them too. I think I rescued 5 of them in that one run alone, plus a baby snake. So yeah, my day was totally worth it, and I got exercise, and mentally it was helping me. So all the way around, it was a great day. Maybe today, who knows what I'll rescue. Well, welcome to KJ or KG. But yeah, you just never know when you go for your runs what you're going to come into. I mean, I might have some crazy lady stopping and telling me what I should be wearing. If you missed that conversation, oh man, it was good. uh, Maybe today when I go running with my fluorescent pink jacket on, she'll be giving me the thumbs up. And I'll be giving her the other finger. I'm just kidding. Uh, yeah, you just never know. You never know what my day will bring. And that's just it with my channel, with this. You just never know what I'm going to talk about. It's kind of random. I think this is going to become my new addiction because it's pretty awesome to be able to chat with people and meet new friends. Pretty amazing. Now, if we could work out all the glitches, it'd be even better. But I think it's working so far. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I hope it's not laggy. It was laggy in the beginning. I'm 45, which is crazy because I don't feel 45 right now. Like I said, in my 20s, I spent way too many years. Way too many years. I was born in 71. Juice is in the house. Hey, hi, Juice. I saw that you were live broadcasting and I wanted to jump over there. I wish I could have done double task because you're awesome. I was telling them how inspiring you are when I see you posting your running pictures. You're 15 years older. Oh. Yeah. I I said in some of my videos that I spent like what 20 years of my life not doing too good. Um, Googling my health issues. If you Google your health issues and you're a little bit of a hypochondriac, please stop because it wasted so much of my time, my life. Not that I didn't have real health issues as well, but a lot of them were made out to be way more than what they were. And my doctors, they kind of fed into it. Like they would tell me, like They wanted to sign me up for a pacemaker. I went to a specialist to get signed up for a pacemaker. To now doing what I'm doing. I was told I had all these things. I'm supposed to be on a CPAP machine every night. I did a CPAP or a sleep apnea test, and I stopped breathing 50 times in one night. That's scary. But that was when I was over 200 pounds. So I bet you if I did that test over again right now, which I'm not going to do because it costs a lot of money and things like that, but I bet you I'd be good. Yeah, 50 times in one night to think that you stopped breathing. Like you could literally go to sleep and not wake up. I don't use that machine. It sits. I don't use the machine. I don't take any medication. You can change your life, let me tell you. I can't believe that I would have been wearing that every night. When I first started, the CPAP, they had me on level 12. And if you're not familiar with a CPAP machine, a level 12 will blow you away. I mean, I had somebody put that on their face and try it, and they could not even believe that you could breathe at a level 12 with that in your nose and your mouth. It was insane. Technically, I'm supposed to be still on it because nobody told me to go off it. I just did it myself. I'm stubborn. Don't listen to me on medical advice because I don't take advice from doctors. I just do it. But again, they would still have me on the pain meds. They'd still have me on the steroids. Welcome, welcome to the new chatters on here. Yeah, it's a level 12. It was very high to be on a CPAP machine at level 12. They keep you breathing at night because you stop breathing. They open up your airways, kind of like having oxygen. And it covers your whole face here. It's strapped around your. It's terrible. It doesn't do much for your relationship, let me tell you. But that machine collects dust now, so. And I wanted to donate it somewhere, but I'm not sure how that works because I'm not sure if they can with the used equipment. And kids, I totally understand if you have to go, girl. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Love to have you chat with me sometime. Love to have you come on live. And Juice, if you want a guest, feel free. I'd love to have you on here. Yeah, definitely check back later because I might come on later. I'm off of work today, so you might be stuck with this face for a while. I mean, I'll get off late, in a while and do my dishes and things like that, but maybe come on later. But Juice, yeah, get in the guest queue. I'd love to chat. Yeah, sleep apnea is very scary. It closes your airways. But I totally think it was because I was so overweight. It'd be interesting to see a test now to see if I still have any of those issues because I don't think I do. I know I can't sleep completely on my back. I know I have to sleep on my side because I have problems. But like I said, I do have cardiac issues. They're not terrible, but I mean, I do have some cardiac issues. But definitely losing the weight, becoming healthier, eating better. Even when I have raw days and that, I feel a huge difference. Let me tell you. And you don't have to eat raw all the time. I eat a lot of meat alternatives and different things like that. I try to eat as much whole food as possible. That's the key, for real. And when I do have the meat alternatives, I put them in salad, and I have that pretty much every day. When I pack my lunches, I have one meal a day. I have a smoothie. I have a banana maybe in the morning, a smoothie, and then I pack my meal, which is a salad with a tiny bit of meat alternatives and sometimes not even. So I'm gonna stay on for a little bit longer, and then I've got to go get some kind of housework done. But yeah, if anybody wants to come on, why don't you come on out now? Get in the guest queue. Well, hello, Sharif. Nice to have all of you. Thank you. it blows my mind that people would want to watch me, even on my YouTube channel. I mean, I only have about 300 subscribers, but to think that those people are watching my videos and listening to me is amazing. Even if one person was listening, that'd be great too. But yeah, anybody that's new on here, make sure you check out my YouTube channel, this time around Vegan Life. We were contemplating changing the name. I was going to get some, I actually want to get a sticker for my car with my name on it. Well, hello, Red. Welcome. Nice to have you. So we're getting a couple new people on here, so I'll probably stay on for a little bit longer. But I love that we have this platform to be able to actually talk to viewers in a chat form and able to answer their questions. So that's pretty cool, because on YouTube, all you can do is do a video and just, get comments below. But this is more interactive, so I really like it. I may be doing some of my motivational Mondays and my weigh-in fitness, health, journey, wellness on here as well, because this gets posted to my YouTube, so I can double task. So if you're new here and you're just joining the chat, we were discussing a lot of things. We were discussing the fundraiser that we just did on Friday, the FFL Global 24-hour fundraiser. So if you're interested in that, you can Google search the FFL Global 24-hour hashtag. You'll be able to check out wonderful broadcasters. We all did this on Friday for 24 hours, 1 hour each. We were able to raise $1,263, I think it was last time they checked, which is feeding 12 children for a year so far. The fundraiser is still open, and it is the largest vegan food relief out there. So it is still available, and it's at chuffed.org. It's CHUFFED.org. So make sure you check that out. Any donation helps, as little as $5, $10, whatever you can do. Also, we were talking about vegan chat as well. We were talking about what kind of documentaries changed us into veganism. Opened up our eyes. We're also talking about my journey as far as weight loss and health, fitness, wellness, and veganism. So welcome. I'll probably be doing a lot of these live chats just to give updates on how I'm doing, different things like that, and see how you guys are doing. For my Govember, I did a Govember challenge. It's a health, fitness, it's fitness and plant-based challenge. And for the month of November, I promised and put a challenge out there that I was going to put fitness in every day, no excuse. To be quite honest, there was only one day that I missed, and that was the day after Thanksgiving, and that was because we were doing the broadcast and I worked at night as well. I know there's no excuse, but I took one day out of the entire month, which is amazing. Today I'm going to go for a run, probably 6 miles, probably. Will I run the entire thing? Probably not. So it's going to be a lot of speed walking and mostly running. And it's up a big hill, so that makes a big difference. We have about probably 30-degree weather right now. It should really be snowing at this point. As far as Christmas goes, a lot of people are starting to put up their decorations. I have not even thought about it yet. To be very honest with you, and this is very embarrassing, I still have my spring decor up. So yeah, I'm a little far behind on the times with everything. Not only decorations, but with YouNow and YouTube and everything else. Yeah. So let's get some good chat going here, guys. I can stay on for a little bit longer. Any questions? Like, what do you want to know about me? I'm not going to do real personal information, but I will tell you about my life as far as the weight loss and the health, fitness, wellness, and veganism. And my name is Jen. I'm 45 years old. How is everybody Sunday doing? I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm enjoying my cold coffee, but that's okay. And it's a little chilly in this room. because I'm up in a room that doesn't have heat in it because we closed it off. So yeah, it's a little chilly, but that's okay. I'm definitely going to try to come on later on, for sure, because I do have a day off. If anybody's watching here and wants to guest queue, just hit that little camera thing, and it will put you into my guest queue. I'd love to have you come on, and you can talk about yourself. I'm going to give it a few more minutes, and if nobody puts anything in the chat, then I'm going to get going. But I really would love to chat, so let's get some questions going here. If you're new to this and you're not vegan, I'd love to help you if you have any questions. And that's another thing with our 24-hour chat that we did, our broadcast. There was a couple that were saying that they were contemplating becoming vegan, and we were able to answer their questions, and that's amazing. Not only did we come together for the children, but we came together for the community. We came together for others out there that have questions and just want answers and are afraid to ask. There's a lot of non-vegans that are afraid to ask questions. And I am telling you that I'm one person that you can ask, and I will help you as much as I can. I'm not an expert at all, and I'm not perfect. Oh, that's okay, Ruben. I know that you would. I would just like to start some kind of conversation so that I can keep going. Otherwise,